We got a special Aloha Friday going on at 106.9 KFRC at 8:19 as we get set to welcome someone you and I have been waiting for
Yeah, I guess I have kind of a girl crush on you, actually.
Yeah, let's
that
welcome.
kind of pressure.
Like I know Susie.
Is that Eddie Cantor? Oh my God. Oh, I'm not on.
A little-
All right, now I'm on.
Now you're totally on.
A little bit
I
of
turned
Eddie
Susie
Cantor
on.
for you. Yeah,
Wow.
if you knew Susie, you know
what?
that song.
I've never had Eddie Cantor sing to me. That I've heard a lot. That theme song I've heard a lot.
That one you know for
Well,
sure.
can you tell these two goofs were just huge fans of your
Well,
show?
thank you so much.
I think it's
Is Susie
fantastic.
Essman.
Cobb's this weekend.
I am. I'll be there
Susie
tomorrow
Essman,
night.
Okay,
curb
good.
your
Definitely come to your
enthusiasm.
show.
Yeah, how did it go at Cobb's last night?
Oh, it was great. I loved the audience. I had a great show. I just loved it. So tonight, again, 2 shows tonight, 8 and 10:15. Tomorrow, 8 and 10:15, and Sunday at 8.
Oh,
Great.
boy.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about your act. What are you?
My act is filthy. Don't bring the kids.
Okay.
Okay? I talk about sex. I talk about relationships. I talk about my kids. I talk about my family. I talk, whatever comes into my mind. Whatever's going on in the moment. Barry Bonds I discussed last night.
Excellent, because there's so much to talk
So
about
it's
with
topical.
him.
This is what's
Actually,
happening.
it's not that topical because I don't like to, I don't like to do politics. But it's
Okay.
topical. But, the thing about Barry is there's not that much to say.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
It is what
it's
it
like
is.
we're all shocked. Shocked, I say, that he lied.
Well, somebody's a big Yankee fan of the room, correct?
I am.
You love
I am
the
a big
You
Yankees.
love the
Yankee.
Yankees. You love the pinstripes.
I do.
A-Rod. Well, he's in the news.
I'm ambivalent about the A-Rod thing. I got to tell you, when a couple of weeks ago, when they said he's not going to be a Yankee, we were all like, Larry David's also a big Yankee fan. We're like, bye. See ya. So long.
It's
Sei
over.
Gesundheit. And now he's coming back, and it's like, all right, he's got great numbers. He did great for the team. You adjust when it's your team. You rationalize and you lie to yourself, and you're in denial. Mm-hmm. But I'm not in love with him. Derek Jeter, I'm in love with.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter.
I love Derek Jeter.
I'm madly in love with Derek Jeter.
No, he's
not
great.
to be.
Seems like a nice guy.
I wouldn't know. I've never met him, but my boyfriend Jimmy knows that there's an understanding between us that he's the one man I'm allowed to cheat with.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I think every couple should have one person.
I haven't done
Well,
that with my husband
that was
yet,
an
but I will.
episode, right? That
It was
the
an episode.
10-year, the anniversary?
Yeah, but I think,
Did that come out of you? Was that one of your ideas?
No,
Do you
no,
have
no,
ideas
no.
for the show ever? Do you?
I have ideas, but I don't tell Larry. I keep them to myself.
All right.
Your character in Curb Your Enthusiasm, it's that squint. You have that little squint. It's almost like you don't have to say anything. We know what you're going to... It's going to be like something... We can't say some of it
No,
here.
we can't say any of it here.
You can't say anything. You have, I guess, I don't know. I've always loved a woman with a great filthy mouth. You know? And you have just got the best. It's
well,
brilliant.
thank you, Celeste. That's so nice to hear.
No,
I don't always get such great compliments.
Well, I just, it cracks me up because it's a show that you, obviously, it's improvisational.
Right, it's all
obviously.
improv, yeah.
And so
I just let it
Some people
loose.
don't know how to swear, and you know how to do it.
I am very lucky
Yeah.
to have that ability and that talent. It's
Yes,
a gift. It's a gift that I have. That's why Larry hired me. He knew I had that ability.
But then I guess you have to balance it a little bit because when you're with Sammy, your daughter, you have this little sweet, soft side. And then all
I'm
of a
very
sudden,
protective. I'm very, very protective.
Yes.
And I try, even in scenes with Larry. You know what's funny when I think about it? In the first 2 seasons, I was always screaming at Jeff. And then Larry kind of co-opted me. And now I'm always screaming and cursing at Larry, like hardly ever at Jeff anymore. It's all about Larry. It's like he wants me all to himself for some reason. But I try to modulate it in some way. I try to not have it be one level.
That's right.
Through the
Right,
entire
right.
scene. So usually I'll let it build. Like, for example, this season, what comes to mind is the episode where Cheryl leaves him and he comes over to our house and I'm all consoling him.
you were so
That's right,
nice
yes.
when he walked
food
in to dinner.
until he breaks the rule and wants to answer the phone. You know, rules are
That
rules.
was so great.
Now, here's in a recent, a couple of weeks ago, when Jeff had his hair
Yeah,
cut.
his head shaved.
Was that really shaved?
Oh,
Did
yeah,
he really
yeah.
shave?
Yes, he really shaved it.
So he's got to wait till it grows back out again.
Yes. Well, the rest of the season, he had very, very short hair. And actually, after that, and he kept his hair short.
Yeah.
He was here last month. If you notice, his hair was pretty short.
Yeah,
it was
kind of,
pretty short.
kind of,
And
yeah.
it used to have like a big,
You're
you
right,
know,
it was more
big and
full-
tousled, yeah.
But we did a couple of reshoots after that of earlier scenes, and he had to wear a wig.
Is that right?
Yes, which was quite hilarious.
Oh, my.
You can't see it on camera, but in person, it just looked hysterical.
This is all improv. It's amazing. I got to tell you, before I'm going to get in trouble. Like you yell at Jeff, my wife is going to yell at me if I don't tell you this. Debbie is a huge fan. She goes, just tell Susie she's my idol. Word for
thank
word.
you, Debbie. And if I were
Idol.
you, I'd be a little upset about that. as the husband.
Nah, she's waiting. No.
She's a doll. She cuts to the quick.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's
Go
why
back a
people
couple of
ultimately.
years.
That's why people like you. Sure, your dirty mouth is great and fun to watch, but you cut right to the chase. You know people. You got the radar.
Yeah, and I also think the thing that people respond to about Susie Green is not the language. I mean, the language is just funny, but I think it's her complete and total comfort with her anger.
Mm-hmm.
She's so comfortable with her anger. And, most women aren't. Most women are told, don't be angry. It's not nice. It's not pretty. And
not ladylike.
It's not ladylike.
Right.
And Susie Green is just so comfortable being angry, and I think it's very releasing for women.
And you are typically, I would say, angry at all the right people. And that's
I'm
good too.
provoked.
I'm
never just, willy-nilly angry.
We're always with you.
I'm provoked.
Yeah.
Well, give us some good news and tell us this is not going to be the last season of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I don't know for a fact.
But
I don't think it is the last season.
I would love to see you go at it with Vivica Fox more. That was
really?
beautiful. That was a beautiful moment.
Didn't you love Leon? Didn't you love Uncle Leon this season?
The
my
Blacks.
God.
I mean, that could be. Well,
Yeah.
now you could you go right
It's
to.
a spin-off, babe. That's a spin-off
spin-off.
show, practically. I just think it was wonderful.
How did that come about? Where the Blacks, did they just audition? Was that the...
Yeah, everybody. Well, I didn't audition, but everybody auditions for that show.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think Ted Danson auditioned.
No.
Or Dustin Hoffman when he guest starred, but everybody auditions for that show.
Yeah, Jeff was talking about the process of bringing people in and meeting with the scenes, and then
and Larry auditions with everybody.
Yeah.
He improvises scenes with everybody who auditions. So so much of that show, I think, is in the casting. There's so many great parts that are cast in that show.
Mm-hmm.
But it's an arduous process.
And it's fantastic because he also has done something great. Bring some of these great comedians and give them a stage. Shelley Berman, Louis Nye.
Louis Nye. Yeah,
Oh,
he was
gosh.
great. He died. He was such a great guy, Louis Nye.
But what a fantastic thing to do because they're great comedians and people don't even know who
they
people
are. And Shelley's career has had a complete resurgence. I think he's going to be performing here in San Francisco over Christmas sometime.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him as a little kid
show.
at the Curran Theater. I had to come to see this guy. He was great. He had the phone. He'd sit on a stool.
Yeah.
That's all he had. His part was a stool and make-believe phone. He would make these phone calls.
He was funny.
Anyway,
But they
Susie,
can come see me at
tonight-
Cobb's.
Yes, they can. Cobb's to 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, also on Sunday. And we have some tickets for people that may want to go to the show.
And why wouldn't they?
I would say.
I'll
You're
get
a
a
Susie
yell for
Essman
you.
fan?
They'll come say hello.
I will.
Okay.
Here, can you do this? 1-888-456 KFRC.
1-888-456 KFRC.
I wish you could swear on the air, but I know you can't.
1-888-456
Could you diss us a
KFRC.
little bit, even if you don't diss Celeste? How about me? Just a little
Scream
bit.
at him a little bit.
Come on.
I'm going to leave that to your wife.
She'll step right in. Probably hours from now, maybe minutes. Susie, thanks so much for being
you.
here. Look forward to having you back in town very, very soon.
Okay, I'll come.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Susie.
Susie Essman here at KFRC 827.
Little Tommy.